How I long to be on the open plains, the feeling of the wind.
When I finally got Lyn, she was minus HP plus res. In other words, I really needed a merge because her HP is so low. It's a problem for her. So yeah, if I get the FehPass, I get a merge. So I get to fix that minus HP. I get extra stats. I believe more attack, more speed, and more HP. And then I can finally commit to her with 𝓂𝒶𝓈𝓈. And then I can finally like start building her like seriously. Because I just don't really know what to do with her at this current stage. But with a merge and with the Resplendent buff of +2 to all stats, she becomes very much usable. She becomes good. People don't even realize this, but with all the flowers committed, with all the flowers, with the Resplendent buff, she gets to like 167 BST. In other words, she's basically a Generation 1 armored unit. Basically. She has more BST than like Soleil, right? She's actually a really good hero if you do that. Kino Sai. Wow. Kino always had this perfect Lyn that I was always so jealous of. Man. Back in the day, this was as good as it got. Back in the day, we only had Brazen Attack Speed 3. We had Wrath. We had just 𝓂𝒶𝓈𝓈. Just as it got refined, yeah, is when I first saw his Lyn. But man, he finally updated it. This is so crazy. 40 plus 10 flowers, Resplendent, fully buffed up, maxed out Lyn. With that said, she has 48 HP, 55 attack, 45 speed, 34 defense, 37 res. With 𝓂𝒶𝓈𝓈, which is Desperation and Brash Assault, as long as they're under 75%. Double rally plus. Oh wow. Oh my god. It even shows that little Resplendent seal thing on it. Iceberg, Brazen Attack Speed 4, Wrath 3, Times Pulse 3, Brazen Attack Res 3. This is so good. Why is it so good? Iceberg, with Times Pulse drops at 2 cooldown. Once you're in 75%, you have 𝓂𝒶𝓈𝓈 triggering, right? You have that guaranteed Brash Assault. So if they have more speed, you still double. So long as they can counterattack, you still double. You have your Desperation, which synergizes. So you can have less speed and still double something as long as they can counterattack. Wrath triggers, so this drops the cooldown to 1 cooldown. In other words, your first attack, you hit, it's 55. Your second attack, well, it's not 55. It's actually 64. And your second attack, man, Brazen Attack Speed 4. You don't even need the speed anymore. I would go Brazen Attack Defense, but there's no such thing. But I get it. The Brazen synergizes perfectly, right? Under 80%, under 75%, under 75%. Anyways, but yeah, you attack one time, Iceberg's ready, and your next strike is a Iceberg with Wrath. So 10 extra damage and 50% of 37. So it's 16 game rounds down. And then Brazen Attack Res. Actually, that synergizes perfectly as well. So this actually takes you to 44. So 44, 22. 22 damage Iceberg with plus 10. That is a kill. That is a kill. That is a kill. Because your normal attack is 60, 69, 70, sorry, 64, 71. 71 and another 71 plus Iceberg. Yeah, that is how you build Lyn, I think. If you really want to maximize her. But the other thing is, Lyn comes with Gale Force. So if you want to do Gale Force, that's also another option. But yeah, I was always so jealous of this Lyn. This is always what I had wanted to do. Kino Sai showed me this Lyn like years ago. It's been so long since we made that original video on this Lyn. But since then, she's gotten even better. Not only have the skills like raised in levels, not only have we gotten better seals, but she also became a Resplendent hero. She also got flowers. So this is a maxed out Lyn. I think this might be the perfect build, right? Because she wants to be under 75% HP, and for her Brash Assault, for her Desperation, and if you have Brazen and you run double Brazen, she uses it perfectly. So yeah, I think that's really good. The only issue is how to get to 75% HP. It shouldn't be too hard now that she has all these extra stats. It used to be harder. It used to be harder because she was really flimsy, so she might actually get one-shotted, or she might get hit by something like, you know, Bold Fighter or something and just die. But nowadays, it's not a lot more reasonable because of all the extra stats she got. So yeah, I think this would be the best build. I used to think maybe Fury might still be the best thing, just to make sure she has the extra bulk and she can get into it. But with all these extra stats, you don't really need it anymore. Anyways, fantastic. And yeah, you also really like Lyn. I also can't wait to hear her voice lines. No, I know Xanic. If you guys want your Resplendent Heroes voice lines, Xanic already posted them up, I believe. But yeah, anyways. her thighs. Oh my god. I'm gonna keep switching back and forth and hoping the tablet lags so you can see it a bit better. Oh, this is so deprived. But the artist, Kubone, also made Reinhardt, also made Owen, also made a bunch of heroes I really like. He also drew like some cipher art for Lyn. He knows exactly what Lyn's best attributes are in those legs. Also, Lyn's not supposed to have such big boobs or whatever. I'm not gonna argue with that. Anyways, she looks amazing. I love it. I love it. It's just so tempting. So tempting. Somebody just literally showed off a normal Lyn. Oh god. Well, this isn't the Resplendent version, but it's still really good. What? Oh man, Light, I'm sorry. Dude, if you're gonna go +8, +10, even have a plus attack variation, you go as far as Flashing Blade 4, Close Call 3. Why have you not gone Resplendent? It's just screaming for you to go Resplendent, man. Also, don't go Ether. What? Why would you go Ether? The problem with Ether is you can heal yourself out of So Catty. And then you don't get the effects anymore. You want to stay under 75%. In fact, she might want to just stick with Gale Force and rely on Flashing Blade 4's like actual pure damage, real damage from true damage from its trigger, so long as she has more speed, 5 extra damage per unit's attack, and then the Brazen attack speed on top of that as well. Yeah, I would not go Ether. You might heal yourself out of it. I think Gale Force might work out better, but yeah. She needs all the extra speed she can get to trigger Flashing Blade 4 and Close Call. Unfortunately, I don't really think you should use Flashing Blade 4 Close Call on her. It works. It's really good. She fits the archetype for it. It's just the problem is So Catty has that Brash Assault built in. In fact, I might argue that you guys don't want the Brash Assault part. If you're just going to do this, you might as well refine it for speed then. Because if you get Brazen attack speed, you're at 49 speed. If you want Close Call to work out better, you need more speed. So just refine this for speed. If you're so fast, you don't need to like worry about the Brash Assault anymore, then don't worry about it. Yeah, that's what I would say. It's just, yeah, just refine this for speed then. Anyways, yeah, great Lyn. Surprised you didn't buy the pass. 3+1, 7 flowers, So Catty. Luna, okay, So Catty, reciprocal aid. Ooh, I don't like that. I know it works. It works really well if you're desperate for it. But positional skill is usually more effective. In most cases, you can just use your Fury to chip yourself into Wrath, So Catty, and that Flashing Blade fast Lunas as well. That's really good. Defense Smoke, yeah, this is nice. 45 HP, 53 attack, 45 speed, 32 defense, 35 res. You guys are lucky to get plus attack variations from her, man. This is another build, but I like this one because it's cheap. Fury, because Fury 6 damage back to yourself when you engage in combat. Of course, attack speed, defense, res +3 to everything as well. So 56, 48. Sorry, it's already in here. 53, 45, 32, 35. Those are solid stats all around. And then yeah, chip yourself into Wrath, chip yourself into Desperation, chip yourself into Brash Assault. And then Flashing Blade with 45 speed is pretty decent. But yeah. You're gonna just rely on that Luna for kills. You attack. Basically, it drops it to 2 cooldowns, so you attack. I'm actually kind of curious. Why don't you use something else then? Because I guess for consistency reasons, I guess, and if they have any guard kind of skills, I guess it still works. But I guess that's the reason. But yeah, you attack, they attack, and then you just Luna them, and you get the kill. Or you attack. It's -2, wait, no, it's -2, -1 if you have Wrath. Yeah, okay, never mind. That works perfectly. Wrath, Flashing Blade, Luna is a great combination. But yeah, you attack. So -2, Wrath already drops -1, so Luna's ready, and then you attack and you use Luna. Really good. Brash Assault can counter skills that prevents follow-up attacks. Can it? I guess it does, huh? I guess it does. There's Alec, 40+1, 7 flowers, 45 HP, 54 attack. Man, you guys are all getting plus attack variations, which is good. She wants more attack. 46 speed, 33 defense, 36 res. Same build actually. So catty, reposition. Oh, you went Moonbow. Yeah, go Moonbow if you it's either Luna or Moonbow, but I think Moonbow's better because Wrath drops it to 1 cooldown and then you attack. So first attack is normal, second attack is Moonbow. That should get you a kill. Fury 4 instead of Fury 3. That's a better cost. That's more costly, but it's better for chipping yourself into Desperation because it's now 8 damage, and I guess +1 to all stats is nice as well. Drive defense 2, and then Brazen attack speed. Very good combination as well. Very slight differences from the last build, but yeah. Instead of I'd like this actually better than the last build because I don't think you really need the Luna, like the Luna as much. Sorry, the Luna flashing blade combination as Moonbow Brazen attack because she synergizes much better with Brazen attack speed than flashing blade. Because you're not guaranteed to have more speed, but it doesn't matter if you're outspeeded because you can just use the Brash Assault in your Soul Caddy to still double. And this way you can still get your Moonbow off and you get more attack and more speed, which can patch up for the Luna damage theoretically in a lot of situations, or at least minimize it. Next is I Hate Money, another plus attack. This one's 40 plus 2, 8 flowers, so 45 HP, 52 attack, 42 speed, 30 defense, 32 res. Soul Caddy, reposition, Dragon Fang, ooh, Flashing Blade forward, Wrath 3, actually I'm not sure, why would you do Dragon Fang? Wrath 3, Time Pulse, Brazen attack speed 3. Okay, Dragon Fang, boost damage by 50% of units attack. It's really nice. Problem is her attack isn't really good, it's 52. Now I guess, once the Brazen percentage, you get to 59. So this drops it by 1, so it becomes 3 cooldown. You attack, -2. Huh. So when you're in Wrath, Time's Pulse drops it by 1. Wrath drops it by 1, so it's 2 cooldown. So you attack, -2, and your next attack, thanks to Brash Assault and Desperation, is a Dragon Fang. Ugh, I get it. It's really good. Dragon Fang actually, I think Iceberg, Bonfire, and all that pays attention to the weapons triangle, but Dragon Fang and Draconic Aura do not. I think it's true damage, whereas Iceberg and Bonfire and its their variations take advantage of stats, and they can get scaled and scaled down. So Draconic Aura and Dragon Fang are much more consistent options. So yeah, interesting. It's just her attack isn't so high, so I just find that interesting. Either way, it still works. Unfortunately, Dragon Fang doesn't go with the 5 damage you get here. It's only by your attack, so. She needs more speed. Yes, that's the problem with a Flashing Blade 4 build on a character like this. You really need to get to Brazen attack speed 3 for this to become more consistent, but yeah. 42 is kind of low, but again, if you can chip yourself into Brazen, you'll be fine. The problem is, how do you get into Brazen without dying? It's not as big of a problem anymore thanks to her extra stats, but yeah, that's still the problem. Without getting into Brazen attack speed, that Flashing Blade is not nearly as consistent. But no, still a good combination. It just might have a bit more issues. I hope you pair her up with a hero that can buff up her speed so she doesn't have to rely. She doesn't have as many issues. Next is Norban, Lady of the oh my god. I'm going crazy. Lady of the Plains Lyn. This is also really good one. Another plus attack one. Fortress defense res, Flashing Blade. Oh. Sorry, I'm not about this. The Fortress defense res does help your Iceberg, but like it hardly helps it. I guess it adds 3 attack, whereas you sacrifice 2 attack at all times for 3 attack with your special trigger. Generally speaking, that's not worth it. Should she be used defensively? No. She has Desperation, Brash Assault. She should be used offensively. So you didn't really improve your Iceberg, because realistically, your first attack is you attack 1 time, so that's 2 attack difference. You attack again, another 2 attack difference. So you get 4 damage true. Well, not true, but 4 actual damage. In order to get 3 extra damage from Iceberg. It doesn't even work out. Like you don't get more damage. Like it only works if you only get 1 attack off, I guess. But yeah, no, I wouldn't really suggest this. It's like the last build, except it's not as solid because she should be used offensively, not defensively. The one good thing is this allows you to take a hit and get into Brazen, but you're not using Brazen. I guess it lets you get into So Caddy, but then it doesn't synergize fully well with So Caddy. I don't know. This is weird. I think Norban is here though. But yeah, those are your Lyns. Let me know what your favorite is. My personal favorite is probably the budget build. It's probably the budget build if I was being serious, because I feel like you don't have to go too crazy to make her too good. Since essentially Fury, Wrath, Brazen, Hack Speed, you don't need to do Fury 4. It's extra stats for extra cost, but it doesn't make too much of a difference. The best build, of course, is Kinosei's build, in my opinion, because it's just a destroyer of worlds. This is pure destruction, guys. Pure, absolute, unadulterated destruction. But yeah, this is the most synergetic build here, and I think I'll feature this. This is really nice.